With NHL players not allowed to play at the 2022 Olympics, the biggest hockey-related story from the games came from a Slovakian team that had one of the top prospects for the upcoming 2022 NHL Entry Draft. The 6'4", 218-pound winger, who was still just 17 during the tournament, Juraj Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky had a phenomenal performance during the games where he scored 7 goals in 7 games, good enough for the tournament lead in goals and a tie for the lead in points. The young man was also able to help Slovakia win a bronze medal in the tournament, which happened to be the country's first ever medal in the Olympics as an independent nation. Slafkovsky was already a surefire projected top 10 pick in this year's entry draft, but after his incredible performance at the Olympics, his draft stock is at an all-time high, and he could potentially go as high as number 2 or 3 overall in the draft, and almost surely somewhere in the top 5 after the year he's had. The big winger has spent most of this season playing for TPS in Liiga, the top Finnish league. In 31 games, Slafkovsky had 5 goals and 5 assists for 10 points. And although these numbers don't jump off the page, they're very impressive, especially considering the fact that he is second among all U18 players. And the only guy he's below is Joakim Kemmel, another projected top 5 pick for this year's 2022 draft, who had 23 points in his 39 games. It's also much tougher to get ice time as a younger player in a league like this. Slafkovsky also put up a respectable 2 goals and 5 assists in 18 playoff games, while no other U18 players had any playoff points. While Shane Wright seems to be the consensus number 1 overall pick for this year's draft, there seems to be quite a bit of disparity with picks 2 through 9 and really the rest of the draft after that. Most draft rankings have either Logan Cooley or Matthew Savoy at number 2, which certainly makes sense being that they both look to be really solid prospects who both play center. But it seems like the best winger available is likely either Joakim Kemmel or Juraj Slafkovsky. And after watching his clutch performance in the Olympic Games, carrying his team to a medal, I think a lot of NHL GMs are thinking strongly about taking Slafkovsky at number 3 or 4. The now 18-year-old has a lot of tools that project him to be an excellent player at the NHL level. The kid can absolutely rip the puck, and he showed that off not only in Liiga and at the junior level, but also quite a few times at the Olympics. He has that long stick and a deceptive release that not a lot of other players have, especially at such a young age. In addition, with his 6'4" frame, he has that size that so many NHL teams love to have, and he couples it with soft hands and a great shooting ability. He has shown some ability also to play physical, but surely focuses more on the other areas of the game. One big knock on his game at times has been his skating ability, but over the past few seasons he has improved a great deal in that department and can definitely continue to get better over time. I think Slafkovsky certainly has the potential to develop into a real star at the next level and can really help out one of these rebuilding teams. For me, I think he'd fit in really nicely on a team like New Jersey, Philadelphia, maybe even Seattle or Montreal, depending what happens with the draft lottery. This kid looks good enough to go as high as 2 or 3 in my book, and I know teams usually value a center more than a wing, but I think Juraj could be just that good. Make sure to let me know what you think of Slafkovsky down in the comments, where you think he should and will go, and please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.